The title, My Top Secret Crazy Cool Project, is not really a good title for a talk. And it was never really meant to be the title for this talk. So I do apologize for that. It was just an accurate description at the time of having to submit a topic for the talk. So by now, most people probably in this room, or a lot of people in this room, because they've talked to me about it, know what my project was. So the real title for this talk was actually going to be, when my clicker connects to my laptop, it's going to go all the way to the end for some reason. There we go. It was going to be access point on a drone. I spent quite a long time trying to figure out how to put an access point on a drone and also create a YouTube channel. And that's been the project I've been trying to do. And it's been a bit of an adventure. So I would like to share some of that with you today. Some of why I did it, what I did, and how I did it. First of all, let's just talk about why would you want to put an access point on a drone? And my use case, which I talk about in the YouTube video, is mainly thinking I do a lot of retail work. And if you've done AP on a stick surveys in a warehouse, which is like 15-meter high ceiling with 14-meter high racking, something a little bit like this. This is one of my customers' warehouses. It's not very easy. Getting a tripod that can go 15 meters in the air is challenging. You can get them, but they tend to be big and bulky and a health and safety trip hazard. So then what you often end up doing is getting cherry pickers, and you have to hire the cherry picker. You have to go up in a cherry picker, have some way of mounting your AP to it, then you try and survey, but the cherry picker's in the way, or you try and temporarily mount it. It's a lot of hassle. So a number of people have mentioned it, and why not place the access point on a drone? Fly it up to the height, do your survey. Well, I can tell you there's many reasons why you wouldn't do that. But I thought, let's try it anyway. And let's record it at the same time. So the solution I came up with, and what I wanted to try and do, was place a warehouse antenna, the ones we'd normally put above racking and pointing straight down, connected to an access point. Now, because I'm in the UK and in Europe, I could use a Juniper 45E, which is a tri-band 2.45 gig and 6 gigahertz AP from Juniper, connected to an Acceltex tri-band antenna, warehouse antenna. That's not light. I don't know if anyone's felt the weight of a 45E, but it's a heavy AP. The antenna is fairly heavy too. So the challenge was, how do you fly that and hover it above a warehouse aisle? Well, it basically needed a big drone. And at one point, I was thinking of shipping my drone out here, but again, it's just too big. But the drone I ended up buying for this project was a DJI Matrace 350 RTK. But instead of me talking too much about it, I thought, why don't we just watch a little snippet from my YouTube channel? We're just going to watch the last minute, maybe, of it, and you'll get an idea of how it finally looked. Is that audio coming out? It's not, is it? Let's try that again. That's because I didn't plug the audio in. That is my problem. That is my fault. We tested the audio and everything, and then I didn't plug it in. Physical layer error. We'll try that again. Really pleased how today went. It shows it is actually possible to place an access point on a drone for warehouse surveys. It is incredibly stable. So we managed it. If you want to watch the full video, it's about a 30-minute video. I go through all the process of me getting to that point. There's a link to my YouTube channel on this slide here. So by all means, go and watch it at some point if you've not already seen it. Let's talk a little bit about it, though. Quickly, challenges to achieving that. There was a lot. There was the weight. How do you physically keep the weight down? So my initial idea was put in a PoE battery on the drone to power the AP. That was going to be too heavy, so we had to pull power off the drone. Obviously, doing that is going to limit the battery life even further. I reckon without any weight on that drone, you get about 40 minutes. I think I was probably going to get about 30 minutes with the weight I put on it and powering the AP from it. You have challenges such as trying to, what do you do about health and safety? You know, just being allowed to fly a drone in a warehouse, you've got a lot of challenges there. You need RAMs, method statement, insurance, and even after all of that, when we turned up at the warehouse to film this, after getting all the approval, the health and safety officer came to me and said, I hear you're flying a drone in my warehouse. I said, yes. He went, no, you're not. And it got delayed by another 3 hours when we went through some more approval processes to be able to do it. So there is challenges. Flying a drone indoor is a challenge. If you lose GPS, drones are very difficult to fly. So you need to be an experienced drone pilot to fly inside. It comes with a lot of risk. So it's not just a matter of stick it up there and leave it. So there's a number of challenges to get over. People have said to me, what's the ROI on that? If I've got to buy a £10,000 drone, what I would say to that is, I was trying to prove a concept, not give you a full solution. Any of you are now free to take that, take it, do something with it, develop it, work out what it is. I think if you're doing warehouse service every single day, I think it is quite easy to get an ROI on this project. If you're doing them every now and again, you're probably not going to stick an AP on a drone. Quickly then to finish, why did I do it? Why did I want to do it? Why the YouTube channel? Well, just quickly, hands up, everyone here who's under the age of 30. Okay, a few. You might get this, okay? I have a team of young engineers who work with me in the UK. They're all in their 20s. A few of them are just past 30. And I've been saying to them, hey, there's a great wireless community, come and hang out with it. You want to get on Twitter, you want to get involved. And they looked at me a bit confused. And they said, Twitter, that's for old people. And I was like, okay, I'm old. Okay, get that? So then I started chatting to them a little bit more about it, and they said, and they don't watch TV, they watch YouTube. And I was like, how do we engage with that younger generation? And that's where I thought, I want to create a YouTube channel. And that's really where the idea came. And then it was like, well, what do YouTubers do? So I asked my, 14-year-old son at the time, now 16, what do YouTubers do? And he gave me all these YouTubers I should watch. And they all do these big, crazy projects. So I was like, okay, I need a big, crazy project. What shall I do? I know what I'll do is I'll take an AP and put it on a drone. So that's where the idea came from. My idea is to try and create more. So I'm open to ideas. If there's things in the industry you think, could you not just put an AP on a drone? Could you not just do something big and crazy? But you haven't got the resources or time to do it, then do let me know. You never know, I might decide to do it. It's only possible. I want to thank Juniper Networks who sponsored that video. It's expensive making these videos, so you do need help from vendors. But if there's anyone out there who's got an idea, or even might go, hey, Peter, would love to sponsor one of your videos, come and have a chat with me, because I'm going to try and do some more things, prove some concepts. If they don't work, I'll show you the video anyway. But that's me. Thank you very much.